If you have lower CATs, please focus on getting a very high CAT score to get you through. I would recommend a 99.6 at least, and ideally a 99.8 plus. That's the only way out if you have to cover for your lower academics.
For the past year at Inside IIM, we have been conducting one-on-one career coaching sessions as counsel, short domain-specific courses as masterclasses, and university-affiliated certificate programs. Now, we are extremely excited to announce that we have a new home for all these highly rated programs in altuni.in. So, if you are looking to earn a high salary, get a promotion, switch jobs, click on the link in the description or just visit altuni.in. Thank you, enjoy the video, and don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss an update. Cheers.
Hello everyone, I am Kshitij Chandak and I took admission in FMS Delhi this year for their MBA program. I scored a 10 CGPA in my 10th standard, 78% in my 12th, and my college CGPA was pretty bad. It was under 6, and I'm here to talk to all the aspirants who have similar academics that are not considered as the ideal profile for the top B schools in India, but they still wish to make it here. So I scored a 99.73 in my CAT, and it was my first attempt. I was working, and I used to mostly study on the weekends, and I used to put about 2 hours every night. Now I got a 99.6 in my verbal and just under 99 in both the other sections. I'll walk you through my strategies, my preparation tricks, etc. Before starting, benchmarking is very important. So I started my preparation in July in 2020. What I did was, first I just downloaded the past 3 years papers and I solved them. I would suggest that if at this point you are averaging about a 95 percentile in them, then it is fine if you just prepare on your own and you just forego all coaching, etc. I think that would be the best, especially if you're still working. However, if you are scoring less than a 95, then I think you should consider coaching and classes as an option for you. So once this was done, then by the end of July, I had gotten a hold of the topics that I was weak and the ones where I was strong. So what I did, I allocated my time accordingly. In August, I focused on strengthening my strongest section, which was verbal. So I focused about 50% of my time on just practicing and getting into the right rhythm, and the rest were divided equally between LRDI and Qual. So at this point, I had gotten 2 of the test series. So I would suggest that you take any 2 test series out of the top ones available in the market. After August, I had gotten I was scoring decent enough marks in verbal, so I shifted my focus to the weakest section, which was LRDI for me. So I was getting a percentile of about 90-92 in those tests, which usually translates to around a 96-97 sectional percentile. Then I switched gears and I really started focusing on analyzing the sets after I was done solving them. I would recommend that you will get 40 minutes per section. If you're spending 40 minutes to solve the sets, I think you should spend 40 minutes minimum and about an hour or so in analyzing the sets. See, one thing that you need to understand is that LRDI will have a limited set of problems and the type is also finite. So once you have practiced enough of those sets, belling the CAT should be an easy task. Now moving on to the quant, geometry was a weak topic for me, and arithmetic, permutation, combination, probability was the strong one. So again, I followed the same principle that I followed for LRDI. I focused on improving my weakest topics and bringing them at par with the strongest ones. I would recommend you follow a similar strategy. So August was spent in just working on my topics, subtopics, ensuring that the weaker ones were at least at par with the moderate ones. Moderate ones as in the ones I was moderately good at. Then at the end of August, I really started solving the full length mocks. And here, for the first 5 mocks, I really experimented with the strategies involved. So for example, I had a good enough reading speed, but I was weak in BARC. So I would attempt the comprehension passages first, and then I would go to verbal. And then here I tried switching it up. I solved the verbal part first and then moved on to comprehension. However, my marks went down in this case. So ideally, you should experiment first, understand what's your natural rhythm, for what strategy gives you more marks in the long run. And just like get comfortable with the pressure, with the entire experience of solving the test. For LRDI, I had a different approach. Since I was already strong with numbers, I would usually go for the DI sets first. However, with the kind of preparation I did, I realized after 1.5 months, instead of splicing it by DI or LR, I would rather attempt it by the level of difficulty. This yielded more marks for me, and I was averaging about 45 marks by this stage. So, and like switching it up gave me a boost of about 5-6 marks. So that really helped me a lot. And I would suggest you experiment, try different permutation and combinations for your quantitative section as well. However, being an engineer, I was already strong in quant, so I didn't devote as much time as I did to the other 2 sections. I would recommend that you at least solve 30 to 35 tests, because that is what the repeated practice and analysis is what ensures that you score a 99 plus. I solved about 29 tests, and I couldn't attempt more because of my work. I used to work from morning 10 to about 7 in the evening. Then I used to relax a little, watch a little TV, listen to some music, and then I would devote around 2 hours to my studying. However, I bumped that up to 8 hours on the weekends, and I became super serious after 15th September. So I would recommend that you find a rhythm. And for freshers, you guys have a lot of time, so please just focus and work even harder. If you're targeting a 99.90 or above, I would highly recommend that you solve more than 40 or 45 mocks. Apart from this, CAT and the entire process is fairly straightforward, and you will go through it. I wish you all the best, and I would just like to say one thing before leaving. If you have lower CATs, please focus on getting a very high CAT score to get you through. I would recommend a 99.6 at least, and ideally a 99.8 plus. That's the only way out if you have to cover for your lower academics. So that's all. I wish you all the best, and hopefully I see some of you as my juniors the next year. Thank you.